Hello everyone. We have come up with a solution called MLH Quizit. MLH Quizit is a smart quiz generator that generates a dynamic quiz from any uploaded text or PDF document using NLP. This can be used for self analysis, question paper generation, and evaluation, thus reducing the overall human effort. I am Pragati Verma and I contributed to the UI and front end portion of this project. Moving on, let's talk more about the project. In this project, we have implemented automatic question generation, that is AQG techniques. AQG is concerned with the construction of algorithms that produce questions from knowledge sources which can either be structured or unstructured. This project helps in resource saving in terms of time, money, as well as human effort. It enables enrichment of the teaching process, helps to adapt learning to student knowledge and needs, as well as provides options for drill and practice exercises. Overall, it presents an automatic mechanism to assemble exams or adaptively select questions from a question bank. Now, my teammate Vignesh will explain how it really works.
Hi, yeah. So I'm Vignesh and I worked on the NLP part of this project. I'll be talking a little bit about the question generation mechanism. As you can see, presented here is the overall workflow of our question generation. It starts at the top left with the text data, which is given as input by the user, and at the bottom right, it ends with the quiz generation. So I will go into a little bit more detail about this overall workflow. Moving on. It starts with the input, which is a PDF file that consists of English text data. The text must preferably be over a single broad topic with multiple smaller subtopics, since this helps in generating a good quiz for the user to practice on. This is the input. The next one is the text pre-processing. In text pre-processing, what we do is that we format the data and pre-process it so it is in a format expected by the natural language models. So what we do here is basically we drop all non-alphanumeric characters except full stops, and we also do this to help the output of the natural language model. Moving on, we now have the named entity recognition plus entity ranking. What we do here is basically we try to identify named entities such as people's names, places, dates, quantities, etc. from the text. And these are good candidate question and answers for the quiz generation. So we are also constrained by the number of questions the user wants. So we rank these entities based on the TF-IDF score, and we pick the top number of required entities as the questions. Moving on, we now have the incorrect option generation, which is to generate the alternate options for each question. For this, we use a word-to-vec model, which is implemented in GenSim. We find the top 10 similar entities for a given entity, and out of those, we pick the least 4 similar entities as alternative options, and getting a total of 5 options for each question. We can also pick words from the given text itself if the entity is not present in the vocabulary of the word-to-vec model. So yeah, this is a little bit about question generation itself. My friend Shirish will now move on to the overall architecture and the live demo.
Right. So coming to the open source projects and the tech stack, we're using Flask as our main web app front end plus backend. We're using Jinja for templating for using Python code on the HTML, and we're using Workzoob for all the WSGI server utilities. For natural language processing, we're using Natural Language Toolkit (NLTK) and Spacey for name entity recognition, as Dinesh mentioned, and we're using Balma for the CSS front end framework. So now let's actually see how it works. So here I have uh, a text about quantum mechanics, which has quantum mechanics as the overall topic and many subtopics about quantum mechanics and something subtopics. So we can actually use this to generate questions. Like this is something you would find in a textbook or let's say general information, right? So if someone wants to generate questions out of this, it's very easy because it has a structure that is recognized by the natural language model. So let me actually go to the web app now, and you know, let me just upload the text file that I just showed you. Let me just upload it, and If I talk about what I did on the backend was pretty simple. I made RESTful APIs for data flow and communicating with the UI, and also the APIs were supposed to communicate with the backend. I did a file handling because you're supposed to handle file PDF files and text files. And so I kind of tied together what Vignesh did and Pagati did into a signal, seamless experience. So as you can see, it's almost done uploading the file. After it uploads the file, it tries to generate the questions and the incorrect options uh, using NLP. And you can actually use um, this to generate questions, or you can say it has a wide range of uh, utility. All right. So, based on the text that we uploaded, the information about quantum mechanics, we now have a quiz related to quantum mechanics, as you can see here. Uh, so, we kind of have um, of some information from the text and a question based on it. That is, some information has been replaced, and uh, we also have incorrect options depending on the correct option. So, let me just fill this out. I know the answer to all these questions. Right. This, so I've attempted all the questions now. If I submit it, I can actually see how I did. And yeah, that's it. I can even upload another document.